You know that quiet voice? The one that sometimes whispers that your best years are behind you, that your big chance, well, it's already come and gone? Today, we're going to dive into a story that argues against that voice. And honestly, it just might change how you think about what's possible. I mean, have you ever really felt that? Maybe you're 25 or 35 or 45, and you look around and think, I've missed the boat. It's this awful, paralyzing feeling, right? Like everyone else got this massive head start, and you're just stuck at the starting line. So let's meet Elena. On paper, she's got it all figured out. She's 42, has a super steady job in accounting, a quiet, stable life. But on the inside, she feels totally hollow. It's like all the lights are on in the house, but nobody's home. She's just carrying this immense weight of all the things she never did. And this wasn't just a one-time thing. Look at this timeline. At 22, she chose the practical degree over her passion for writing. At 28, she picked stability over the risk of starting her own business. And get this, by 31, she already felt too old to go back to school. This wasn't one bad call. It was a whole pattern of letting that "it's too late" voice win again and again. And it all just implodes on her 42nd birthday. She's looking at her cake, at those 42 little candles flickering, and something inside of her just shatters. That number didn't just feel like an age, it felt like a final judgment. Like more than half her life is gone, and for what? She felt she had absolutely nothing to show for it. So later that night, she's a mess, crying on the bathroom floor, and her best friend Maria tells her something that cuts right through the noise. She says the real fear isn't trying something and failing. No, the real soul-crushing regret comes from never even giving yourself a shot. Real failure isn't a bad outcome. It's doing nothing at all. The next morning, still feeling pretty raw from all this, Alina heads to a coffee shop. And this is where a completely random encounter with an older writer changes her entire life, all because of one simple, powerful idea. So this woman, the writer, she starts with this classic proverb. She asks Elena to think about planting a tree. You know, something that takes a long, long time to grow and mature. And this is the first part. It's honest, it acknowledges the past. Yep, the absolute best, most perfect time to start was 2 decades ago. You can't change that, it's just a fact. But that's not where it ends. See, you can't go back 20 years. That door is closed, but you have today, this moment, right now. This is the next best opportunity you will ever get. It's not about pretending you don't have regrets. It's about refusing to let those regrets build your future. The writer then lays it all out for her. She explains that before you can plant that tree, you have to get rid of the weeds, these dangerous lies we tell ourselves. And there are 3 big ones that keep us completely stuck. Okay, this is the first big mental trap. It's when we look at other people's successes, their giant flourishing trees, and we just think, what is the point? They're miles ahead of me. I'll never, ever close that gap. But here's the truth of it. Success isn't some race with a single starting pistol. The world doesn't check your birth certificate before it lets you do something great. It doesn't care when you start, it only cares that you start. Your starting line has no age limit on it. The second lie is just brutal. It's this belief that all those years behind you were just a complete waste. It's that feeling that you're not just starting late, you're starting from scratch, from absolute zero, with nothing. But you're not starting from zero, come on. You're starting from decades of life experience. All the mistakes you made, the lessons you learned, the times you got knocked down and got back up. That is not wasted time, that is wisdom, that is resilience. That experience is your superpower, not your baggage. And then there's this one, maybe the most toxic lie of them all. It's the belief that even if you started now, you just don't have enough time left for it to make a real difference. Why bother planting a tree if you think you'll never get to sit in its shade? But just think about it for a second. If you're 42, you could very well have another 40 years of life ahead of you. 40! That's not the last chapter of a book. That's a whole second book. That is an entire lifetime to build something incredible. So with this totally new way of looking at things, Elena goes home, and she decides to plant her own seed. And now, we get to see how that one tiny moment of action snowballs into a completely different life. And let's be real, what happened next wasn't glamorous. It started with her writing one single, pretty terrible sentence. Then it was the daily grind of just showing up, especially on the days it was hard and the words just weren't there. And yeah, it included failure. That first rejection email really stung.
But because she pushed through all that, she finally had her breakthrough. And just look at how those small daily actions started to stack up over time. After a year of work, her first short story gets published at 43. By 45, she's got a literary agent. By 46, a book deal. And there she is at 48, holding the physical book in her hands. This didn't happen overnight. It happened over years of just showing up. And this is the author bio she wrote for her novel. She didn't hide from her story, she owned it. She put it right out there that she started at 42 and she made it her core message, like a lighthouse for anyone else who felt like they were too late to the party. So, okay, what does Elena's whole story actually mean for us, for you? Well, her journey really boils down to 5 powerful truths we can all hang on to when we're finally ready to plant our own tree. All right, let's really let these sink in. First, time is going to pass no matter what you do. So the real question is, in 5 years, do you want to be 5 years closer to your dream or just 5 years deeper in regret? Second, starting late is so much better than never starting at all. Third, remember, you are not starting from zero. You are starting from experience. Fourth, the only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. That's it. And finally, and this one is huge, action creates confidence, not the other way around. You don't wait until you feel confident to start, you start, and that action builds the confidence. So it all comes back to this one idea, this simple, powerful metaphor. You can't change the past. The best time is gone, but the second best time, it's right now. So the only question left to ask yourself is, what tree are you going to plant today?